Today this is my 2016 Yamaha VX Cruiser. It's the HO model with the 1.8 liter. I have almost 140 hours on it. I'm the original owner and it's been fantastic for reliability. I've only changed the oil and that's pretty much it. Mind you, I've changed some things cosmetically, so maybe that's the point of this video, just give you people some ideas of things that can be done. So if you're familiar with the 2016, it doesn't look like this normally. This is a graphics package off of a 2017. I was able just to order the OEM stickers from Yamaha. I think they were $80 Canadian for the whole thing, where it says Wave Runner on the side and such. I just thought it looked better. The other thing was the seat was white. It used to be a white with the black trim, which a lot of the Yamaha models have, and it was horrible. I know a lot of people complained about mold growing in behind the upholstery, and you couldn't access it to clean it because it was between the foam and the upholstery. I had the same issue even when I chamoised it dry all the time. So that's one fault it had, and the other thing was I was in a big storm in some high waves, and I actually tore the seam in the back here when it came down hard on a wave. So I replaced it with a HydroTurf seat, and I'm very pleased with the quality. It's actually stitched way better than the OEM was, and I'm looking forward to riding it. I haven't tried it yet, but it just seems the quality of the material is a lot better. The other thing I've done is I've painted this with Plasti Dip. Normally this is chrome, and I just thought with the red VX and I put red backing there, why not try that in red? Nice thing with Plasti Dip, you can peel it off, turn it back to the original chrome if I don't like it or change my mind. Other things I've done, I do a lot of trips with this. So this is from a snowmobile. I have a snowmobile too, so this is kind of where I got these ideas. This is just a little steering wheel bag. It was $18.99 Canadian. You can get them on Amazon. Great thing is, like, I know we have the compartment here, but just for things you don't care about getting wet, like suntan lotion, things like that. An extra hat, I just throw it in here, and just gives me that extra space when I need it. The other thing, a lot of people are buying these expensive stereo systems. Now I gotta say, this thing is cheap. I think it was like $20 on Amazon. I just have it mounted on a GoPro bracket, which I had there already. And the nice thing with this, it's actually solar powered. So you see a little, I think you can see them there, the little solar panels. And you know, the sound's not fantastic, but it's not horrible for what we're doing. Other little things I've done, if you notice these saddlebags, again, these are borrowed from a snowmobile. I think I paid $8.99 for them on liquidation. And this is what I use on my travels. I don't have it on all the time, but what I do is I put them there. Now, things aren't waterproof, so I just have waterproof bags within it. But it's a great spot for your lunch, water bottles, everything you need. Now, the other thing is I put the tent and sleeping bag and such in front, and then my clothes, I have a bag like this, just like a waterproof bag. And I just bungee cord it across with an X, and that holds it in place, and there's no issue. Other things I've done to this machine is I've put a 12-volt power outlet down in here to charge your phone and such. That was really easy to do. I do have a video on that. Just ran right off the battery with a fuse. Again, not expensive. Got that off of Amazon. Other thing I've done, I've mounted cleats underneath the mirrors. Easy to take off. They're just a Torx. When you lift the hood, you'll see, not too difficult. You just have to unscrew in a couple various areas, screw that on. And what I've done with this, it's not actually to hold it, it's for my bumpers. I'll bring them out here and show. Hard to do with one hand, but I do a lot of locks, and you're constantly having to take on and off and on and off the bumpers. So this I found to be a really quick, easy system. So what I do, they're all on one string. I have them just attached with a carabiner that I keep on here, and there's the bumpers. All in one unit. You just unclip, clip it, throw it in the front, throw it back out, nice and quick, nice and easy. Other thing I've done on this machine, I've put the ribbon delete from Riva Racing. I found that did make a difference. I have put a cold air intake I bought off Amazon. It was $38. It's just a cone filter on the front. Another thing I've done, and this I found made a big difference with rough water, is the Riva ride plate. So I've changed it to the Riva ride plate, the same one they use on the GP1800 and the VXR, and a top loader intake grate. I thought it was well worth it. Got a couple more miles an hour extra on the top end too, but it just helped the ride immensely, like a big difference. The only thing it did do is it caused the old speedometer wheel to not work very well. So I did replace this with the Can-Do GPS speedometer. So that was a pretty simple application too. I ordered that through Green Hulk. I'll give them the benefit. Excellent service from Green Hulk. That's where I got the ride plate and the top loader intake grate and all my stuff from. Really easy to deal with Jerry over there, and great service. So, and actually he got me the stickers too, the OEM stickers, to change this to a 2017. The other thing I've done is a shutoff valve for the visibility spout. You'll see right there. A lot of people get annoyed by Yamaha's squirting up the rooster tail. So I kept it, rather than just blocking it off. I decided to keep it just because sometimes we're in some pretty big water down the seaways and stuff with some big ships. And if that's you want to be seen, it's easy just to turn on. But for the most part, I've always have it turned off. I don't like it myself. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Been very happy with it. She's really good on fuel. Definitely I can get up around that 64, 65 miles per hour in its present form with these modifications, and I'm about 215 pounds. And that's with the GPS, because it's got the Can-Do now. So I recommend the machine to anybody. That's why the last 2 years running it has been the top sales leader, most sold period out of any personal watercraft. It beat everybody ones, even the Sparks, everything, #1. And last year was actually the watercraft of the year, and I can see why. It's a lot of value for what you get. Thank you, and hope you enjoy the video.